Hi, what do you want, watch on? Welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we are plump in the middle of September, 15th of September, and we are 3 games into that month with 2 wins and a draw. We are forgetting everything that's gone on before, and we are looking forwards from September the 1st onwards. So, it didn't go too well before that, as you can see on screen. Next up is our home game against Rochdale. We did have a significant overrun in the previous episode, so apologies again about that. So we did finish midweek. We'll cover off the next few days, get to the game at the weekend. It should be the only game this episode, certainly the only game scheduled. And then we'll get through to next Friday, which by my reckoning is the 24th, where we will call it the end of the episode. We do have some offers going out. Looks like Fraser Horsfall has agreed terms with us, perhaps. Yes, he has. That is wonderful news. So Horsfall is set to join us in January and strengthen our back line. So we will accept that. It is quite a sizable deal that we've signed with him. 1,300 quid a week, basically, making him by far our highest paid player, by my reckoning. He does have a minimum fee release clause as well to higher ranked clubs, 400,000. I'm quite happy with that. He did ask for lower, I think, in relegation wise, $250,000. If we got relegated and someone offered me $250,000 from him, I would happily take it. He is going to get 10% of whatever we sell him for. So read that is 360 and 225. And he's got a significant loyalty bonus and things like that. He signifies the important player. That's what we're going to have to stop paying people. So it might be that we need a smaller squad with higher paid players, and if that's the case, that's what we're going to go with. Backroom advice meeting. We've got no sports scientists, so let's have a look in the staff allowances. Oh, we are allowed a sports scientist. Okay, but we don't have one. So let's go back to our thing here and have a look. Are we allowed an under 23s one? We are, and an under 18s. We've already got one. Okay, so what about anything else? No. So it's purely sports scientists. Okay, let's have a look what we need in terms of a sports scientist then. So Scott Robinson, sports science rating of 12. Andy Glover is a 9. Paul Wilson is a 9. Let's go and have a look at the staff shortlist. Robbie Dale. Alright, you're not a sports scientist. So we need to find an actual sports scientist. Include first team appointments, and we want them to be at least a 12. So there is a 15 there. He was Chris McConnell. Approach to sign. Coaching. Medical, there you go. Sports scientist. You can have a 2-year contract. What else are you good at, actually? Let's have a look. Fitness coach is a secondary job, maybe. Okay, approach to sign. Secondary job as a fitness coach. 2-year contract. Wage of 250. Promotion wage rise you can have, and you get a relegation drop as well, I'm afraid. That's what happens when you ask for them. 300. 350 non-negotiable. Done. It's a good potential signing. All of these are all 12s. We'll put the highest discipline at the top. and then we'll have a look at. So I like to look at Ross Coombe, Ethan Little, and Stephen Cowan. I know Ross Coombe's the guy we've just tried to say. No, he's not. So the top four. I like to look at the top four basically. Mental attributes. Where's working with youngsters? Is it under coaching? Yeah. So Rob Svensson is the best at working with youngsters, but Stephen Cowan. So it's between Stephen Cowan and Rob Svensson. I think I'll go with Rob Svensson. Approach to sign. Under 23s, wasn't it? Let me just go back to my teams. Under 18 sports scientist. Contract, offer new contract as under 23 sports scientist. There we go. Exit talks. Was it Rob Svensson we were looking at? Why will he only sign a 1-year term? Okay. Apologies about that. Let's press on towards our next game. Rochdale scouting report. And we've had an offer accepted for David Jack. He's more interested in other clubs. Start negotiations, playing and future prospect. 200. I want a 3-year term here. That's going, that's going, that's going, that's coming. There we go. Unused sub, you can have 50 quid a goal, you can have 100 quid if you come on, and we'll give you 750 to sign on. Let's see what that does. Right, I want that. You can have the money. Three years. You can have that, and then I've got an option to extend it, and you can have £1,000. Non-negotiable. Fair enough. Transfers and contracts. Apply. Smith has turned 17. Doesn't have enough potential. Okay. Oh, Rosinski. So he's going to miss out against Rochdale. report on Hughes. Anderson now knocks the ball past his opponent. Attend the press conference. Well, these are rival of ours or something. I don't get why I'm having this interview. I suggest your team does not have it. What it? Ah, right. Okay, he's accused of going down. Rochdale been disappointing. It's going to be a struggle, but if we play well, I think we'll come out on top. Be tough for us, okay. Just want to concentrate on my own team. Shelton, Ryan Colvin. Yep. History 50 points. Is that the magic number for you in your team this season? Just have to see what happens. No comment of that. Okay. Right. Okay. Hand over to the assistant. McConnell, Chris McConnell is going to sign. Okay. So we now have a sports scientist. Right. It's annoying that he agreed before the other one did. And that brings us to Friday night. And we know that means tomorrow is match day. Match day! Right. Lowe has been sacked by manager of Scunthorpe. Still don't get why we're not being linked to any clubs. I don't want to be, but I think we're in. I suppose I've got quite a long contract left, haven't I? Have I? Yeah, I've got another year and a half left, so on top of that, it's a lot for a lower league club to pay out, so that's fine. I guess if I had a managerial release clause, I keep taking them off because I don't really want to be linked with anyone. Available first team players. Donny Gorter starts a coaching course. Where is he? Where's Donny Gorter? Right, so why is he not appearing on here? So it's only, it only shows my first team here. Right. Fair enough. Let's progress towards the game. Homegrown players update. All of those. Right. So they're going to be nation, club, nation. Saunders stars. Well done, Luke Saunders. Josh Askew failed his fitness test. Second qualifying round of the FA Cup. and we are inconsistent, but with, I think that's better form than them. They've won 2, lost 3. We've won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. So let's get to it. That would be an unbeaten, an unchanged team we would be fielding there. I don't think we have much of an option not to. Let's go to the under 23s, and I'm going to promote you to the senior squad, and then make you available for the under 23s. So if we put you in instead of Hughes, Hughes was 1.5 star. Sorry, yeah, he's 2.5 star. Right, I think we're just going to go with that. I don't see a reason to change it, to be honest. Carvalho's a little bit tired, so maybe we bring King in. Carvalho's been playing so well, so maybe we'll just let him have the first half. Gumbo, 3 weeks to 2 months now. Herdman, up to 3 weeks. Askew is ready to be training. And our keeper, of course. So I'm going to take the keeper out for Hemming. That wasn't Hemming. There we go, for Hemming. And we'll go for it. Okay. They're going really defensive there, aren't they? Oh, that's not Tommy Abraham. It's Timmy. Phew, I wonder if they're related. It's his brother. No way. Timmy and Tammy. Oh, I suppose if you look at the what nationality are they? Nigerian? Yeah, the parental. Yeah, so it's Tamarabai Bakumu Abraham. I used to live with a Ghanaian lad who had a fantastic name. Well, live with him. He lived in a flat above. Glafius Timoteo Obayemi Cole. So it puts my name in perspective of being really dull and boring. Right, let's crack on. Let's play. So I think we might go for a bit of a positive approach. Looks like they can defend and probably hit us on the break. So let's try and put a bit of pressure on. CJ knocks it in right-footed. Carvalho with a volley, and it has gone miles over the bar. Whittaker, oh, good challenge in the box. Whittaker had a real chance there if he could have got it out of his feet. Hughes runs into the box, gets challenged, crosses. Todorov hits the defender. Hughes again, crosses. Oh, Carvalho with a header. And Mastny, I think, was the keeper. Managed to tip it over. Corner, Carvalho, goalkeeper claims being challenged there by, I think it might have been Colvin at the back post. No, it wasn't. It might have been it was someone else. Anyway, Whittaker is in. Great ball through. Team finish at Mastny. Hughes with a throw to Todorov, flicks it on. Defender clears. Hook and Hull. Out wide now to Hughes from Shelton. Crosses to Todorov near post. Keeper, great save. What a keeper this guy must be. Colvin to Whittaker. Whittaker down the left channel. Cuts inside. No pressure on him really. Plays a poor ball back to Carvalho, who sprays it out wide on the right. Hughes is in. Oh, shoots at the far post and is a whisker away from putting us 1-0 up. It's in Hemming's hands. Kicks it long down the left. Whittaker allows the defender to take it, then takes it off his toes and runs into the box. Hits the defender. Should have ran further. Core of the game gone. We've had the best of it so far. We just need to make sure that we don't concede, going too aggressive at this stage. Dangerous free kick for Camps. Hits the wall. It's back with Rathbone. Now O'Connell has it out wide. Cuts inside to Williams. Back out to O'Connell. Back to Williams. Going to cross from deep, is he? Yes, he does. Abraham knocks it down to Camps and a diving header away by Hockenhull. Todorov brings it away down the right. It comes to nothing. First real phase of play from Rochdale there. And I think we're going to go attacking in the 5 minutes up to half time. Carrington brings it down the left, back inside. Brown knocks a great ball into Timmy Abraham, who's offside anyway. Dangerous free kick. Camps hits the wall. Bridge picks the loose ball up and gets fouled by Rathbone. Comes to nothing. A minute to half time, and that is half time. So probably edged the first half a little bit, but it is 0-0. Ebbsfleet drawing 0-0 at Hull to Gillingham. Morecambe drawing 0-0 away at Oldham. Scunthorpe 3-0 up at home to Exeter. Olomola hat-trick. Finished off with a penalty there. Okay, let's get back to it. Tell the boys they did well and their efforts were excellent. Tell them we can win this. There we go. Okay, so back at it, second half. Nielsen might need to come off. It gives King a chance to show his credentials. I thought that looked like a good challenge by Riley. Egan Riley. Dangerous free kick. Comes to nothing. Headed by Carvalho to Whittaker. Inside the bridge. There's space for Hughes to run into on the right. He does. He's invited to do so. Crosses. Egan Riley with a tame header at the back. Comes to nothing. Throw into Rochdale. Approaching halfway. All the way back to the keeper. Fires it long and Hughes brings the ball down. Inside to Womankwa. Back to Hockenhull. Back to the keeper. It's cautious from both teams at the moment, it seems. Short ball forward to Colvin. Flicks it on to Whittaker. Plays it into CJ Riley to Whittaker. Really tame finish. And that might be the end of his game. 3 minutes before the first change for us, I think. Carvalho, Shelton. Back to Colvin. Back to Shelton, to Carvalho. Carvalho inside to Bridge. Hockenhull plays it out wide to the right eventually. Hughes has it. Yeston Hughes beats his man. Delivers a lovely ball. Carvalho. Good save by the keeper. Mankwa plays the ball upfield. It's gone from Whittaker to Todorov back to Shelton. Bridge now brings the ball over halfway. All the way down in the right hand channel. Pulls it across to Shelton from distance. 25 yards. Carvalho 20 yards out. Wide of the post. Okay, so Egan Riley is exhausted, but we don't really have a replacement for him. Cameron King is going to come on for Danielson. Carvalho. There we go. And I think we might take Terrell Whittaker off at this point as well for Leangle. He's going to be an advanced forward. Confirm. So half an hour left, or 31 minutes left. King, chance to deliver. Delivers. Todorov over the bar. Should have done better. Throw Egan Riley to Angle. Inside to King. King has a shot and he scores! Oh, the super sub is back at it. Last time he came on, he provided the cross within a minute to get us a goal. This time he's getting the ball from Angle and he's angled it into the far corner and it's 1-0. And now we're gone. revert to a more balanced approach now. 25 minutes to go. Gunter with the throw for Rochdale. It's gone out. Oh no, it hasn't. That was my cursor. Wide of the post, and it's a goal kick. 20 minutes to go. Dangerous free kick. Lee Camps, free header, and it is 1-1. Keeper couldn't do enough to keep that one out. Okay, Todorov knocks it back to Hockenhull now. Launches one forward. Preston brings it towards halfway for Rochdale. They've gone all the way back to their keeper, Masney. We're going to look at this opportunity to plan our next change. Our wing backs are exhausted, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'm going to bring Charlie Ball on up front and switch him round with Lee Angol, and we're going to make Angol a bit more attacking. And there we go. It's our final change of the match. Oh, Timmy Abraham. Should have done a lot better. And goal is in. Oh, great finish to the far post, but keeper puts it out. King, dangerous free kick, hits the wall. Finds Hockenhull on the other side. Bit of ping pong between the two Rochdale players there. And they come down the right with Gunter. Shelton steals the ball off him. Back to Egan Riley. Colvin knocks the ball forward. Ball brings it down. Lovely control. Plays an Angol. And it's 2-1. 2-1. That's wonderful play by Ball and Angol to link up. And it's well deserved. It's a lovely ball. He split the two defenders. Opens his body up. Keeper comes to narrow the angle. Not a lot he can do. Wonderful close control by Ball. Wonderfully timed run by Angol. And that is just a sublime finish. Dangerous free kick out wide. Camps. Flicked away. Angol clears it to Shelton on the edge of the area. Back to Hockenhull, who sprays a ball forward. Just inside the Rochdale half. They advance again. Just over halfway. Camps with a long ball forward. Rathbone at the back. Able to get ball into the area. Bennett blocked by... I'm not sure who that was actually. But it is a throw into Gunter. Gunter now with space to cross. Gets a good cross in. Away by Hughes, only as far as Lunt. Out to Preston. And at the back post, Mulvey evens it up. It's 2s each. Can't say it hasn't been an entertaining game for the neutral. I do feel we've been a little unfortunate if we don't come away with all 3 points, but I'm going to push up a bit. 2 minutes of normal time. Oh, once Rochdale have the ball. Egan Riley clears. Ball picks up the loose ball to Angol. King now in space down the left. Runs into the area. He's got past the defender. Keeper makes a good save, and that was the chance. It's gone out for a throw, which Egan Riley will take. Throws it in. Defender clears. Humped back forward. Egan Riley has it. Inside to Shelton. Out wide. Sprays it for Hughes to run onto. Hughes beats the defender. And it's a free kick. Rathbone was pushed by Lee Angol. 5 minutes of injury time to add. That's 3 of them gone, 4 of them gone, and that should be full time. Bridge with a chance. One last chance for Blyth. And it's gone. 2-2 will have to do. It's not a terrible result. It feels like 2 points dropped. But pre-kick-off, that would have felt like a good result. So we'll take it. and it's another game unbeaten. Ebbsfleet won a game 1-0 at home to Gillingham with 10 men. Well done. Bit of a kick for Gillingham. They were mid-table. Morecambe now bottom, having lost again, 3-1. Ebbsfleet get the first win, go to 23rd, but are still 8 points behind us, so we're quite happy with that. Rockman got 90 minutes, didn't play particularly well. Tell me where his 5-game form is here, or 5 appearances at 6.58. Speak to Rackman about form. You've got plenty of time to improve. Good. Right, Scott. Been playing well when he gets to play. 8.5 in the last game. Keep up the good work. Super Sub Lund rescues Rochdale. Okay, what about that keeper? He was pretty good, wasn't he? Andre Masny, 19-year-old Czech on loan from Man United. Yeah, that's maybe not surprising. Timmy Abrahams on loan from Fulham. Yeah, he's good. He's what, 20? How old is Tammy? 23. If he develops into that, wow, what a player. Right, so Timmy, let's add to shortlist indefinitely, and let's yeah, he's already being looked at. Okay, Dodds hasn't been playing great, hasn't been playing bad. Right, King on form for Blyth. Yeah, you done well. Should have scored though late on, but we'll forgive you for that at the moment. If you had, we'd have been up a couple of places, but we didn't, so never mind. Next game is Port Vale away. Here we're 7th, so this is a tough game. And then we have Exeter at home, so we might actually use this game to rest some. I expect to get beat. I know this isn't necessarily in the spirit of the game, but a lot of managers, I guess, would do this. We are gonna throw one, I think. Where's the transfer of Svensson? Approach to sign. Under 18 sports sign is non immediate, 9 months. I think we offer you 250, 275, 300, 350 not negotiable. Suggest terms. Good. Excellent. Right, so hopefully that will finish off our coaching and medical and recruitment teams. Stokes does well. Well done, Joe Stokes. Are you ready to discuss a new contract, Ian? You are. Future prospect. We're going to take this out. Suggest promises. Finalise promises and negotiate your contract. So we'll give you that, we'll give you that, we'll give you that, we'll give you that. That's coming off. That you can have. That with that and that. and I would like to put in a optional contract extension of a year. See what you make of those terms. 10. You can have 500 to sign on. 75 if you play. 25 if you don't. $170 is 210, let's call it. It's just terms. 220, that can go to 50, that can go to 750, that can stay at 180. That goes to 10 games though. Non-negotiable. Finalised deal. Excellent. Right. Competition review. Oh, right, okay. Training schedule. Liangol is out for a bit. Leave that to the physio. Shame because he was probably going to start. Right, Blyth player named in the team of the week. King. He only came on as sub. Carabao Cup. Svensson is signed. Quick look at what that means from finances point of view. Wages, 2,000 to spare. Transfers, Fraser Horsfall joining. Second round qualifying. Third round of the Carabao Cup. Stokes has signed a new deal, which is good. And annoyingly, the autosave has kicked in again. So we'll call that the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining. Come back for the next one where we've got a difficult game where we're probably going to field a weakened side. So I'm not expecting anything out of that game, but come back and see how big of a margin that victory or that defeat for us, I guess, is. Until then, stay safe. See you next time. Bye-bye.